Well, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dee, and if I sound maybe not so great, I feel like I've been hit in the face by my allergies so this last week. So anyway, we're not here for that. We're here to talk about a technique that I'm going to try today that I'm not an expert on, let's put it that way, but we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. And so hang on while I turn the camera around and we'll get started. Okay guys, I am back. And first of all, if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining our little teeny tiny corner of the internet. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy the videos that I will be presenting here and the ones I have on my channel already. So today, and by the way, if you have been a subscriber for a while, or if you just plain watch my channel without subscribing, thank you too. I would not be here doing this if nobody watched. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I have a blank panel here that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and we're going to use this in the technique today. Now you can see I have some little stamps and I have some ink cubes or some inks here. So we're going to be doing some stamping to make our own pattern paper. Now I have tons of pattern paper. In fact, I don't know if I'll even survive all the stuff I have. So anyway, I love it. And I inherited some from a friend a few years ago. So I really have appreciated being able to use it. But today, we're going to make our own and just kind of do a little experimenting. Now, the reason I started thinking about this was because I have all these little rubber stamps, red rubber stamps that I've had for, I want to say maybe close to the time since I started stamping, which is at least 28 years ago, I'm guessing. So I'm not saying these are that old, but they're old. And I hardly ever use them because I got into using the photopolymer and the silicone stamps that became popular, and so my red rubber stamps have just kind of not been used as much, and I have not used these in I don't know how long. I do not remember when I last used them. But anyway, this is the package that some of these stamps came in. This happens to be like a birthday set, and that's what these are here, except for this extra one here. And then I have a floral set. So anyway, we're going to get started. Now, the thing about when you make your own pattern paper, you want to try to keep things balanced as far as color goes. And so I'm going to attempt that. I am not an expert in this. This is something I don't do. Like I said earlier, I'm not in a good practice of this, but we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes, okay? I wanted to see what we could come up with. Okay, so I have this set of more subtle inks, and this set is deeper, brighter inks, okay? Now, I think for the birthday stamps, we're going to do these. And by the way, if you find that this video is too slow for you, feel free to watch it on a faster speed. If you're watching on your phone, there's that little gear icon. Click on that and you will find the playback settings. You can click on that and then choose a faster speed. So sometimes I do that with a video, maybe if I'm trying to just get the gist of it, or I really want to support the person who made the video, so I want to watch it to the end, but maybe I don't have time to watch all of it. I'll just put it on a faster speed and watch it that way. So anyway, feel free to do that if you need to. Okay, so we are first of all going to interrupt this little procedure by talking about this ink swatching chart that I did and I did a video on a few weeks ago. Anyway, so I looked at my list, excuse me, and for example, for these deeper, brighter inks, I started with the Altenew Raspberry Sunset. That's this right here. Make sure you can see me, okay? And then I went through and I got the inks that would go with the different categories. So we have complementary, triad, split complement. For the complementary, I chose Altenew Bamboo. So that's right here. I'm not going to go through all these, but anyway, I chose, so for the triad and the split complement, you have two other color families that you would use to add to the red family here. So then I got those chosen. I'm not saying I'm going to use them all. I'm just going to choose out of them, okay? So that's where I got this from. And because I made that chart, I know what goes together. And so we're going to get started with the birthday ones. So let's start with Raspberry Sunset, the one that we actually got going here. And I have a little balloon stamp. I want to make sure I'm in shot because it wouldn't do any good to... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get my cloth to wipe that off. Hang on. Okay, so we have our balloon stamp, and I'm just going to choose a spot to ink that down. And the thing about, you know, pattern paper, a lot of times you may see the same image, but they're like in a different direction. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So I've got the balloon stamp there, and I'm purposing to stamp... Okay, let's get these out of the way because I think they're going to confuse me. And I'm going to bring these over, and then I'll know what I'm supposed to be choosing from. Okay. So, let's choose a different color. Let's do just green. And I think there, see that little noisemaker? We'll try that. Now, like I said, you can angle these in different directions. Now that didn't stamp that great. Now the thing about using red rubber stamps is you can't use the MISTI for them. For the especially for these that I can't take off and mount on something. I've done that with some of my, with all the red rubber stamps that I could, but it just didn't, you can't do that with these. Okay, so I've got, and I'm doing them in sets of 3s. If I said that already, I apologize. Okay, now let's do a greeting. Let's do happy birthday. And I think I'll do that in Teal Cave. All right. And, oh, that got a little fuzzy. That's no fun. I think I must have wiggled just a little bit. And it's all right to have these stamps go off the page too, because, you know, pattern paper usually looks like that. When you look at the what am I trying to say? I don't know. Forget what I said. I didn't know what I was talking about. Okay, let's do the candle. And, ooh, that's not overly bright, is it? But it's okay. It is okay. Let's put that other one down here. All right. And get that wiped off. Okay, now we have a cupcake. I think I'm going to go back to the Raspberry Sunset for this one. Because, to me, think about red velvet cake. Ooh, wouldn't that be delicious? And that's why I'm going to stamp that in red. Okay. Now, I'm trying not to get too many images of the same color together. Okay, so I'm trying hard not to do that. Oh boy, those two turned out blurry. I need to be better. Okay, let's do the next one here. Okay. All right, now we'll go back to the just green. And how about if we do a gift stamp in just green? Do it here. Now, something else I want to call your attention to with making your own pattern paper is you can fill it in as much as you want, and it will resemble pattern paper more than if you left a lot of white space. But if you want to leave white space, do that. If that's what you want, then that's what you like, then I would say do that. Okay, now you can see I have areas here that need to be filled in. Let's take, let's see, the ice cream cone. I think I'll do that in the fresh lemon color. And we don't have a lot of that, so hopefully it will show up. And I'm trying to, I keep trying to stamp it in the lid. That's not going to help me one iota. Okay, let's try to angle it just a little differently. And maybe right here. That was a little too close. I think I'd redo that if I could, but oh well. All right, now we still have space. So let's party. And I think I'll go with the teal cave on this one. Oh, you know what? It's the same as Happy Birthday, but I think that's all right. Okay. Angle that a different way. I think I'll do up here. Okay. Now, something I want to also bring up is, okay, I have this really little one, this really little balloon stamp, and I think I'm going to take the different colors and stamp in the empty spaces. So let's start with just green. Okay. And we'll just choose little spots here and fill in some of the areas. And it's beginning to look more like pattern paper, isn't it? Now, I'm not doing a perfect job, but it's okay. Excuse me. Okay, now I think, let's see. I want to do some more balloons, just filling in, and we'll do the fresh lemon, yes. And do this. All right. Okay. I think this is starting to shape up here, which is good. Okay. I think I will stop here, guys. That is a panel. You can take a good look at that. That is our little homemade pattern paper. And now this could be for like the main base of a card base, I should say, main panel of a card base, and you know that could be the shining star of the birthday card, or you could use this as a background, and I'm envisioning using this as a the word escapes me. Shaker card. Sorry, a shaker card, and using this as the background for the shaker card. Wouldn't that be cool? Have some cool sequins, some cool maybe glitter. That would be fun, wouldn't it? And that would echo the happy birthday, let's party. All right. I like that. That is cool. Okay, I'm going to set this aside now. And I have another panel. Where did I put it? Hang on. Okay, now, I want to look at my time here. You know what? I think I'm going to stop here. Okay, I know I got all these out. I got these extra stamps and inks out, but I don't want to keep you too long today. So just know that you can take little stamps and your ink, and you can stamp to your heart's content to make pattern paper. So I encourage you to give this technique a try and just do what you want with it, and use your own little stamps if you have any. And if you don't have any little stamps, you might like this. You might have little stamps that came in like bigger stamp sets. A lot of times companies will do that. They will add little filler stamps. You can use that. And so I hope you guys give this a try. I hope you are doing well. And once again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for coming here to support me. I really appreciate that. And if you wouldn't mind, like, comment, subscribe, share, all the things. And we'll talk to you next Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Take care, guys. Bye.